demand disparity has really skyrocketed, and all of us are investing a lot in technical schools to hire lot of graduates to be part of our journey. And even if I take an example of Cognizant, we will hire 100,000 lateral employees. That includes 30,000 graduates in 2021 and 45,000 in 2022. That's unheard of. And today, in my personal industry unit, I have doubled my graduates intake, and they're all doing very well even when compared to some of the laterals. That's what you should take this as an opportunity in front of you and go ahead. Again, it's a tough time. 2020 really tested us. It tested our resilience. We came through it. 2021 first half, still we managed a bit, and but still we are not in the normal. We will come into the new normal somewhere around first quarter of 2022. But believe me, we can't wait till then. There are a lot of opportunities that has already taken off. Every industry, I'm sure, Sanjoli will, agree to that, because Fanak is also part of my industry group, is every manufacturing, retail, consumer goods, travel and hospitality clients, or life science or healthcare, they are digitizing their business process. For that, underlying thing is education. Some examples in the education industry, but there are many in other industry where people are going through a valuation curve, which is like an hockey stick, like what you could see in a tech, Byju's and others in the market. So difficult times always also give a wake up call to the humanity. I will personally say I distanced myself from society a little bit, because I used to travel almost 250 days a year outside the country or within the country. That made myself to just focus on professional life and maybe balance it with my family. But maybe I didn't focus on the society to the extent I should have. Because at the end of the day, it's a society, education through schools and colleges is what made me here. Like Sanjoli said, I wasn't good in English when I joined the college. But my travel helped. Still, I don't know whether I'm good at it, but at least I know how to communicate. But what we did is, when Cognizant launched Operation C3, it's like Cognizant combats COVID. I am proudly part of that. And today I can say this 160,000 is actually 180,000 associates, their dependents, their domestic help, their drivers, and everybody was vaccinated. And we are continuing. As we speak, every week, 2 days, across Cognizant centers we are doing. We have given 8.5 million through UNICEF, and we have donated 1,000 beds with oxygen concentrators, and 141 of them of ICU capable across India. This is something I'm proudly associated with, and proud of my organization, and also through the society I live in, I'm doing a lot more. This is something, don't step out of that humanity circle which we are all known for. I think pandemic taught us to all of us in an accelerated way, but I would say keep that closer to your heart, because that's what always makes us feel proud as an individual of the family or individual of the society. So with some of these questions may have been addressed, I want to say how you can prepare yourself. Number one, all of us are individually brilliant, superstar, all those things, very good. But I just want to refer back one thing. Being a superstar in the college or in an organization or in an university is, I would say, one out of several elements that a professional career leader would aspire to be in the future. Your personal credentials are very, very important, and I respect that. All of you have a certain capability and skills. That is why you are here joining one of the reputed university and going to perform your undergraduate education. But ability to work as a team is critical. That is something not only tells you who you are, what's your capability, but also makes you a good leader. Your ability to listen goes up, ability to collaborate goes up, ability to take criticism. That is very, very, very important. That's something I do with my team every quarter. I tell them, come on a video call, or when we come to office, actually I'm in office last few months, come let's discuss, tell me what are the areas I need to improve. That criticism is vital for us to learn, right? That is important even in your education career. Talk to your professors, talk to your lecturers. take that advice, right? Sometimes when our parents say, we have that element of inability to listen to that. But when you lecturers and professors say, you might think that's important. Like Michael Jordan said, right? Talent win games, but to win championship, teamwork is very, very critical. And I have realized that. Honestly, I'm nothing without my team. I might say I know this, I know that, but in the current era of digitization and rapid amplification of digital, you need a team to perform that. Second, technical skills, lot of knowledge through webinars and other one, vital. You will get it with reputed universities like VIT, but communication is vital. Like the leaders who spoke prior to me, they said, listen, reach out, and all those things. This comes under the umbrella of behavioral and soft skills. Only 7% of the communication happens verbally across the world. What is critical is you need to start communicating. You would have a point of view. Share that. Deal with differing views. Vital. Unless you have a conflict on a topic or a differing view on a topic, you're not going to learn from that. You don't have to accept a point of view always. You can always debate in a healthy way, share your point of view, and thrive through that. That's very, very important. The environment will be there in every college, and I'm sure VIT masters in that. But that really gives you that moment to say, hey, my point of view is valued here. Oh, this is something I need to learn from that. That's very, very vital. Discipline. I know. Who can be the best example other than Dhoni? We all love him as a sports person, but we all know how disciplined he is, right? See, you have to inculcate a lot of habits. That has to be a discipline. I always remember my dad, who used to work for a British organization, only company for 27 years he worked, and then he started a firm on its own, a small business. Every day, 8:45 a.m., he'll be out of the job on a scooter. He'll be heading to the office and dresses up well because it's a British organization. They expect that. And I have seen that through my younger days, and I still admire that. Whether I match even 50% of what my dad did, I don't know. But I'm telling myself, continue to do that. Manage your time well. One thing I do well is I respect people's time. If I am delayed for the meeting, I notify them. If I'm going to take some extra minutes, I notify them. I respect irrespective of whatever level they are. They could be my direct vice presidents who are reporting into me, or my supervisor, or people who have joined my organization recently. That's something I always, tell myself, respect their time. The 21-day rule, I love it. When you do something repeatedly in a disciplined way for 21 days, that becomes a habit. Believe me, try that out. It works very well. Even you have to attend classes, maybe it's at 8:30 or 9 a.m. Don't try to get up at 8:45 and, start the day. Tell yourself, I'm going to wake up 2 hours early. I'm going to do my exercise or meditation. Let me read something. It could be general knowledge, studies, something. Bring your discipline in you now so that you enjoy that rather than you feel it as a burden. When you do, like Dr. Mukund said, you do something with passion, it's never a problem for you. I start my office every day at 6:45 a.m. because I need to connect with Australia, North America, and other one. I never felt that that's a strain on me. Waking up at 5, that's my style. If I wake up even at 5:30, maybe that's where I feel bad now. It's a habit that you have to bring in you. That, that practice, hours together, the discipline, the respect that Dhoni gave to the team is something made him a legend. And you can learn a lot about him, right? So, be bold. Like, Sanjuli said, I'm really glad that I listened to her speech. It's, exciting to hear that how she really reached out to various CEOs across the world. Be bold. What are they going to worst case tell you? No to you. Why? No is something I always take it happily so that I learn from it and move on. But reach out, be bold, voice your opinion, and really have confidence in you. First, stop comparing yourself with somebody else. You aspire to be somebody, that's good. That's not comparison. But comparing and say, oh, he knows Java well, I know robotics well, or somebody knows analytics, that's all a comparison. understand what you want to do, be the best in it, and keep doing that, right? So that's what even Kobe Bryant said, right? That's what made him a legend in the NBA, right? That's something I would say you start practicing that right away. This is something my famous slide, lifelong learning. 5 years back, I thought, hey, I'm an assistant vice president in Cognizant, so I don't have to learn anything. But I was proven wrong. When everything moved digital, and when the clients are digitizing and they are accelerating their digital journey, through and post pandemic, I realized I have to learn a lot. I have to learn things in IoT. I have to learn things in analytics, cloud, etc. I started creating that curiosity on one thing. If I meet my clients, how will I ensure when I meet my CXOs, CEOs, CXOs, CFOs, CMOs, they will respect my time and call me in the next meeting? I listen to them, I observe, and that absorption made me learn, and I then put myself into action. This is something always look for, even when you join organization, continue to learn. That is vital. Learning cannot stop because technology and the business process are changing every 6 months. Last but not the least, you don't have to think life is going to be very serious. I'm going to lose my time. Don't worry. Don't forget to smell the roses. There's going to be lot of happy moments. Lot of learning. You will enjoy to the core, even if you join an organization and work several hours. It's an environment that you need to create for yourself. Make yourself part of that journey and ecosystem. You will enjoy that. With that, I just want to wish you all the best for a bright future. I'm sure at some point we will meet, and some of you might be part of my organization. And with that, wish you all the best, and be safe. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. You tried to answer all the queries in the mind of students on the first day. And I hope students would have got a clear picture on their way forward in the digital era. Thank you, sir. Thank you. As Mahatma Gandhi says, your beliefs become your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words. Your words become your actions. Your actions become your values, and your values become your destiny. Yes, it's a small belief per person, now grown as an institute of eminence. I feel proud and delighted to invite our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. G. Viswanathan, to deliver the presidential address.
Our chief guest of today, Mr. Ganesh Kalyanaraman, respected Vice Chancellor Dr. Hon'ble Kodali, Pro-Vice Chancellor Dr. Kanchana Bhaskaran, Vice President Mr. Shankar Viswanathan, AVP Ms. Kalambari Shankar Viswanathan, professors who participated in this, Dr. Vijayalakshmi, Dr. Sridhar, Dr. Sridevi, and our guest of honor and all students, Ms. Sanjoli Goyal and Dr. Mukund Janardhan, the parents and students who are joining today in the VIT family, very good afternoon to you. I am so happy that two of our old students have come as guests today, one from US and one from UK. In fact, I want to tell our students who are joining today in the VIT big family, because we always call VIT a family rather than a university, because we move close to each other, and even after completing their studies, we don't leave them, they don't leave us, we are always together. In fact, our old students are there in 82 countries. Once somebody joins VIT, he has friends and relatives in 82 countries. Because any country, if you are going with there, you are welcome there, we take care of you. That's the kind of relationship we have. And as the chief guest pointed out, education, particularly higher education, is very, very important to a family, to the society, and to the country. Of course, I spent long years in public life. I was in parliament, assembly, cabinet, etc. And I have gone around the world. I found that wherever they give importance to education, those countries have become advanced countries. and our intention is to become an advanced country. Our Prime Minister wants our economy to go to $5 trillion. At present, we have just crossed $3 trillion. And in the world ranking, we are somewhere in the 5th or 6th position. But when you take the per capita income, our ranking is 145. Maybe due to population and also that the growth of the economy is not reaching all the citizens. I know this is a big subject. I don't want to go inside because our new students will be flabbergasted if they think that this is happening in the country. But they must know that once if we have education, each family will come up, the society will come up. And the shining example in our own Asia is South Korea and Japan. They were almost on par with us 50, 60 years ago, even China. Now, the per capita income of Korea has crossed $35,000, $40,000. Japan has crossed $40,000. China has crossed $10,000. We should also cross $10,000. At present, it is 2,200. Is it possible? Only through education. Means education lays the foundation for economic development. And that is why the new education policy, Government of India, wants doubling of the students who are in higher education. At present, the gross enrollment ratio or access to higher education in India is around 26%. Government wants it to 50%. Means those who are studying in colleges, we have about 50,000 colleges and 1,000 universities in the country. It has to be doubled. Either the institution have to be doubled or the intake has to be doubled. At present, those who are going to higher education is about 3.5 or 3.6 crores. It has to reach 7 crores or 8 crores. It means that many of them have to come for higher education. The poor and the middle class, for still, they are not going for higher education because it's costly. It's not possible for them. All the parents cannot send their children. That's why I have been requesting the government as chief of the Education Promotion Society of India that we should offer higher education also free, like the school education. There are 30 countries in the world where education is free up to the university level. In fact, at the time of elections, I wrote to all the political parties to include it in their election manifesto. I think except one, none of them accepted it or probably they didn't want to include. And even now I feel that we have to spend more on education. If the government spends more on education, the family can spend less. But if the government spends less, we'll have to spend, the family has to spend more. That is what's happening in our country. I hope this will be realized in the future so that education will be available to all our children. In fact, those who have joined today, I would like to congratulate them by joining a big family of Indians and foreigners put together. In the present batch, we have in Chennai campus, we have students from 29 states and union territories, apart from foreign countries. It's going to increase. The foreigners and the NRI, non-resident Indians, are increasing year after year. And the states are competing with us and sending the children to Vellore, even though it's far up from the northern states. You will find Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh. In fact, Maharashtra is overtaking other states in the last few years. And Kerala is competing with other states. Of course, Andhra is always dominating in BIT because of the neighbors. We have long relationship with them. In fact, Vellore and Chittoor are one district under the British. That's why we have very good connection with Andhra Pradesh. And now all the states are here, all the states and union territories are here. And the only thing I would like to request the student is, everything is available here. We have committed teachers, updated curriculum, all the facilities are here. Only thing is, you kindly utilize them. This 3 years or 4 years, wherever you stay here, it's very, very important in your future. Spending this time usefully is very, very important. I want every hour should be useful to you. Of course, you spend some time for sports, games, other entertainments, etc. But use the rest of the time usefully in studying. Only then you can come up, like Mukund or Sanjoli. If you want to come up in life, it is possible. All of you can come up. And we have a very good placement record in the country. The Vice Chancellor pointed out how we are number one in the country as far as the education is concerned. In the top 10 universities, we are the only one private. The rest of them are government or IITs. And we have opportunity to grow. We are not resting on our laurels. We want to grow further. We want to grow to the top 500 in the first place, and later on we want to move to the top 200 of the universities. That's why we have been recognized as institution of eminence by Government of India. Government of India has recognized 10 government universities and 10 private universities. We are one among the 10 among the private universities to get the IOE status. And government wants us to grow both in quantity as well as quality. That's why we are trying to follow the best model of the leading universities of the world, particularly in Europe and US. I find in Europe and US, the gross enrollment ratio varies from 50 to 100%, whereas we are at 26%. In fact, many states are below the national average. And I want all the states to grow, all the families to grow. It is possible only through higher education. And I want VIT to be a model. Not that we alone should grow. The entire country should grow. The entire country should become prosperous. And we want to lead them. I always say, when India leads the world, VIT will lead India. And you are part of it. The students who are joining today, you are going to be part of the leading team. And fortunately, we have very good, committed, efficient teachers. They will take care of your studies. And we have a very good placement team. If you want to go for a job, you will be placed. If you go to work for higher education, you will get a good university with whatever benefits or scholarship is available. These are the things we can do. And our old students are helping us. They are there throughout the world. And whatever we do, they are behind us, they are supporting us. I would like to thank both Sanjoli and Mukund for joining today, because it's something like coming home. I always say the married women know the importance of mother's place. They would like to come and spend a few days. Of course, boys also are good, but the girls always want to come back after marriage to the mother's house. Amma vittukku poradhu. I don't know whether she may not understand. Mukund understand it. It's always a pleasure for them to come and stay 1 or 2 days. Like that, you have come back today. I'm so happy. We are expecting January 26th. This year we could not. Last year also we could not celebrate. Next year we will be able to celebrate. And I would request the students who are joining today, you make use of this facilities available here. All that you can do is to make use of it. Use your time properly and come up in life. It will improve your family, it will improve the society, and it will improve the nation's economy as a whole. India should become an advanced country, and that will be possible through education, and VIT will lead that situation. That's what I would like to emphasize today. I would like to congratulate the parents who have spent their sons and daughters to VIT. We will take care of them, not only their academics, their health, their future, everything will be taken care of. They can rest assured that they have left their children in a good university. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Always your words encourage and motivate the students to reach sky high in their endeavors. As you always say, students study to hit. Last but not the least, I request Dr. Arun Kumar, Head of the Department, School of Civil Engineering, VIT Chennai, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. A very good afternoon to one and all. Every special moment ends, and this occasion is no exception. I stand here with immense pleasure, being a part of one of the memorable days of EIT Chennai, as we have hosted the online inaugural ceremony of Freshers Orientation Program to more than 7,000 students. At this moment, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks and gratitude to our beloved Chancellor Sir to have graced this occasion and shared his wisdom and vision. I am grateful to our guests of honor, Dr. Mukund and Janardhan and Ms. Sanjoli Goyal, who are our dearest alumni and had accepted our invitation and were willing to share their experiences to our freshers. This will be one of the greatest motivations to all of you. I am very much grateful to our chief guest, Mr. Ganesh Kalyanaraman, who had accepted our invitation and shared his valuable insights to our freshers. I'm also very thankful to our eminent vice presidents, Mr. Shankar Vishwanathan, Dr. Shekhar Vishwanathan, Mr. G.V. Selvam, and our energetic assistant vice president, Ms. Kadambari S. Vishwanathan, for supporting us for everything. I'm also thankful to our respected vice chancellor, Dr. Rambabu Kodali, and dynamic pro vice chancellor, Dr. V.S. Kanchana Bhaskaran, for addressing the gathering. Finally, I thank all our vibrant faculty members, staff, and my dearest students. Your life with VIT family is going to start afresh. Embrace it with love, respect, and confidence. All the best to all of you and take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Thank you all.
thank you all. Small announcement for the students.
Thank you, Sanjay.
I request the students to stay connected.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached. With our VIT tagline, VIT is a place to learn and chance to grow. Yes, your learning and growing begins here ceremony formally while we are opening the formal session so that you can learn the setup of VIT Chennai. We have forthcoming 4-day session arranged for you for the smooth understanding of the process of VIT Chennai. The schedule is already shared in the website as well as in the VIT Insider app. Attendance for all these days are compulsory, especially kindly attend the mock EPT, English Proficiency Test. Without fail, only then you will know the process of EPT. Afternoon session begins at 2 o'clock. I request all to join at least by 1:55 p.m. After two sessions in the afternoon, you will have a mock EPT at 3:30. The access to mock EPT ID password will be shared after the noon session. So kindly don't miss any session so that you'll be comfortable enough to get into the process. Thank you all. Have a great lunch. See you at 1:55 sharp. Thank you.